Okay. See, I had posted a link in my live stream, and probably it should be there. That is so weird. Hmm. All right, can anybody see that link that I just posted? Like, did it come out? Hi, Mr. Rourke. Hi, Johnny Pie. I'm just wondering if, for some reason, I'm not able to post these links anymore, which is weird. No. Did anybody see it? No? Did anybody see it? And was there one in the live stream when you came in? Because I did it before I even, like, went live. I posted in there. Is it there? No. Is it in the chat room or is it just on the panel, XX? Right. Is it there now? That's what I'm asking in the chat room. Hi, guys. In the chat. All right. So it should be just a matter of then I guess I just had to go out and come back. Oh, good. That's good. Thank you. Just a random technical difficulty, I guess. Is Rachel. Rachel. I mean, can you hear me?
Hold on, I'm exiting out of the back chat.
All right, but I'm not
Okay,
echoing right now. If I start to echo, because I wasn't echoing just then. Now, Johnny Pie, are you the same Johnny Pie from CW's channel? Oh my God, Roscoe is like off the chain. I don't know what's wrong with him. It might be because it's spring or something. But man, he's gonna have blanket babies soon. Oh really? Same from Chosen Ones. Yeah, it has been a while. I haven't seen you in a long time. All right, let's try this again. But if there's an echo, hi.
Mic check,
Hello?
mic check.
My God, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, yes, Tracy. Hello. I think we solved all the problems.
I solved all of them. Okay.
I'm just playing with you.
I know. So your town too had also had like a urban legend like the same one that I had told about the guy and the gas and the. Thank you, XX. We appreciate that. They said it sounds good.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
Yep.
So has my state had urban legends? I think those
No, like
urban.
where you're from, where you went to high school and growing up. Did you have an urban legend like that? Maybe not the same one, but something like that.
Oh my God, I was the urban legend around my neck of the woods.
I do believe that.
Yeah,
But
those urban legends are great.
did you ever see that movie, Urban Legend?
I've
Wasn't
pretty
it a
much
while
seen
ago?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of movies, but it's hard to recollect some of the non-imprintable ones that weren't that good.
What's your favorite genre of movies?
Oh, I love all kinds of movies and music, but thank you for asking, Tracy. How are you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I'm just,
Excellent.
yeah.
And is there an echo with me now?
No, no,
Okay. Thank
no.
you.
Sounds good.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Cool.
So, what was some of your? Okay, so not having to be specific. What are some of your favorite movies?
Oh, Lord, 7 pounds with Will Smith. I went with a few friends of mine and they gave me permission to figure out the movie within the first 5 minutes, and I figured it out within the first 2 minutes.
'What's it called?
7 pounds with Will Smith.
No, I never heard of that one.
It's a very good movie. I loved it
I
a
like
lot.
him.
I love him.
Yeah, I do like him. Yeah. XX A says your picture is beautiful, and
Well, of course you're beautiful, Tracy.
no, no, she's talking to XX. You see her picture right there?
Oh, she's beautiful. Yes.
She is beautiful. Wow, beautiful. Yeah,
Beautiful inside and out, where it counts, inside.
exactly. It is where it counts. Yeah. So, what was 7 pounds about?
A gentleman, Will Smith, was knowing he was going to pass away and decided to gift his organs to people that were either handpicked by others, needing organs, or that stumbled upon his path. And it was just a very beautiful story.
That does sound good. It's like a lot of controversy with that whole organ thing.
Oh, I
And
had a
now
horrific story happen to me, firsthand experience.
really, do tell.
Yeah. Well, it was with my late husband, God rest his soul, knock on wood. Here I'm
Hmm.
knocking on my head. And yeah, after everything included and his passing, I received quite a few phone calls for his eyes.
Really?
Yes. Eyes are
If
the
people
windows
just
to the
look up like
soul, and
was he an organ donor?
yes, he was. And eyes
Hmm.
are the windows to his soul, and what's preached about in the Bible, you put silver coins on the eyes to pay the you know who.
Right. I'm just wondering, like, as an organ donors, I always thought they like kind of handle it, as an one entity. I didn't know that, a bunch of different people could call and, ask for the eyes like that, or ask for whatever organ and may be necessary to them. I didn't
No,
know.
that's correct. If you don't undergo those circumstances, you wouldn't know. So of course, you have your way of thinking as everybody else does, but the hospital actually arranges for the organs to be donated when you check that box on your license. But under my husband's uh, unfortunate circumstances, none of his organs could be donated except for the people that run the eye show. They can take those boogers out anytime.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That I feel like that's something that's too out like an outward thing that could be recognizable. Do you know what I'm saying? Like those are their own eyes. You
Yeah,
know?
but once, if an organization calls you, and I know there's a great need, organs or eyes, but once you explain to them your belief system and that you're really not interested at that point because your family has gone through enough, that one phone call saying, no, no, thank you, I'm not going to do it, should do it. It shouldn't be followed up with trying to counsel me, having people that were counselors calling me to donate the eyes. Because once I dig in my heels, I'm sorry, a mule
Right.
can't move me. I am the mule.
No, I mean I agree with you about the eyes being the windows to the soul.
Yes.
So I think that is something I wouldn't I mean, a liver or something that's inside that, isn't,
Of course.
like looked at or gazed upon.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be a whole different matter. But the eyes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I would remember somebody I loved, or even somebody I didn't love would remember their eyes.
So, Tracy, may I ask, and you don't have to disclose because it's a HIPAA violation, but are you an organ donor? I mean, you don't have to answer that.
No,
Neither am
no,
I.
no.
That turned my stomach so bad and made such a deep wound that, yeah, I was I was hell bent.
I wonder, now that you ask that, I wonder, like, say somebody with cancer, right, passed away. Wouldn't there, I would think that there would be, even if there was no question that maybe, say I got hit by a car or died of a heart attack and it wasn't cancer related, I wonder if they'd have to disclose that I had cancer
Oh,
before they, yeah.
the way the transplants worked in the beginning, you couldn't get any information, but more recently, I mean, they actually connect the families, the donors to, the recipients, and it's a beautiful kumbaya moment.
Right, but I mean, I wonder if that would be something that they would have to disclose before what, like, how you come up on
Oh,
a
I
list?
see. I see. I
Yeah,
apologize. Yes, I know the avenue that you're taking. What
yeah,
happens is when you're a donor, the doctors, like I said previous and when I was talking before, but I kind of run on. Sorry, I apologize, Tracy. But the doctors determine the validity of the donor. And, if you're a match, if the organs are good, the veracity matters with how viable the organs are.
I see what you're saying, but you kind of hope that you get a doctor with like ethic, because at the same time, you could also, if the death certificate didn't say cancer and said heart attack, if that's what the person died of, they may not even think about, you never know how far greed may, force their decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kind of if you've been treated for cancer, but like you said, die of a car wreck, and then your liver is viable to somebody in the area or even nationally that they can get the organ to within the amount of hours, then yeah, that liver is going to go. It's going to go to the
Right, but
new
I wonder
donor
if they
so they can live.
disclose that it's a possibility. You know, like what if that person ended up with cancer like a year later? If they did disclose it, I bet you they could possibly say, "Oh, it's because of," or if they didn't disclose it, if they didn't disclose it,
But
if they did, then that would be their choice, I guess, to
yeah,
take the
I
risk.
think what you're skipping over that if somebody had cancer and they were treated for it, hopefully, the doctors told the cancer victim, hey, go on with your life now. We'll just monitor you. So if they die from a car wreck and then the donor organ is the liver, which had nothing to do with the cancer in the body to begin with, then yes, it can be donated. Do you see what I'm saying?
I do see what you're saying, but I feel like we never know. Like
It's a
it's not
hip
like, yeah,
it's a HIPAA violation to disclose anybody else's medical records. So if you had cancer but you donated a liver, I don't think the doctors would disclose that there was cancer in the body that was kind of cured or suppressed
right,
because of
right,
HIPAA.
right. And then so I guess though it would just be, it was just a fluke question anyway.
No, it's very good. It made me thought. It definitely it made me say a bunch of V's too. So I love V's today. Thank you, Tracy.
What's these?
I was saying a bunch of words that began with V.
Did you?
Yes, I did. It was kind of unusual.
I didn't even notice.
You
I was
didn't
like,
notice.
these
You
people don't
don't
have time.
notice anything about me, Tracy. I'm just
That
here.
is
I'm
not
parked.
true. You know what they noticed? They noticed that we're friends. I do
Yes,
know.
we are, and that no matter what, we'll stay friends because we love to rib each other.
Right. And then people are like, and I know she's your friend, so I'll tolerate her. I'm only
Oh
kidding.
Lord, who
I'm only
said
kidding,
that?
Rachel. Nobody
Oh
did.
my
I'm kidding.
goodness. No,
I'm just
I've caught,
messing.
I just wanted to say this as a disclosure. I've caught so much slack for being the sidekick on Bobbles because usually I am sweet, kind, very complimentary to people, and that's who I am. But when you're on a platform that is trying to expunge other things, you can morph into what you need to be that day and have fun with it. But, people don't realize who I am. I'm sorry. A kick in the head wouldn't cure that.
I'm only kidding anyway.
Oh, no, I was saying a disclosure, which means not to you, but a
Oh,
generalized statement.
I forgot you said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize.
I no
Yes.
no no. I forget like it could be like something even I said like a second earlier, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what you mean by
You're
that answer.
you're
You know what I
good.
mean? And I'm like, oh, you answered my question or
No,
something. No, I
we're all
just
good.
totally lose. Like after a second, when you walk in the kitchen and you're like, why am I here?
Yes. Yes.
Short term
I
memory.
never do that, but yeah, I can just
Of course
imagine.
you don't, Rachel. Miss Perfection.
My synopses are firing on overdrive.
Yeah, she's Miss Perfection.
Oh, I missed that. I'm perfection. I don't think so, but I'll
You
take
do
it.
too think so.
I do think so. How
Yeah,
do I
Ace.
do think so?
Lee Thomas said, Ace, who's more popular, Bee Gees or Olivia Newton-John?
Bee
Andy
Gees.
Gibb.
Bee Gees.
Yeah, definitely Bee Gees.
But if
Yeah.
you're,
You
but
know
we
what?
got
They're
to,
two different. They're going, if it's a girl, definitely Olivia Newton-John. Guy, definitely the Bee Gees.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, yeah. That's what I was just going to say. So you beat me to the punch.
Sorry, I was reading your mind and I wanted to get it out
Yeah,
first.
you were. We're so psychically connected. It's
But
awesome sauce.
I feel like Andy Gibb
Yes.
because I love him.
Yes. I love all music. Stay
Dominic,
alive.
how's everybody doing? We're all doing fine. We're talking music now. We switched uh, here. The Bee Gees sang a song about Massachusetts. Did you know that?
I'm not well versed in music where you are. So, yeah, take the platform, Tracy.
No, I just it was surprising to me that they actually sang a song about Massachusetts, but they had never been here, and that was their whole thing. They wanted to see if they could write a song about somewhere they'd never been, and so it's not a bad song. It's older. I think it's 70s myself, 70s, and it was funny. I was calling AT&T one day to I had some questions about my service. This was like a year ago, and the guy who's in India, mind you, customer service, he says, "Oh, what state are you in?" I said, "Massachusetts." He goes, "Oh, I love that song, Massachusetts by the Bee Gees." Now, I had never heard it. That's the first time I'd ever heard of the song. And he said his father used to sing it all the time. And they're in India. And I just think that, so anyway, I said, I don't know it. And I made him sing it for me. And he did sing it. And I thought that was really nice, though.
Did
Because
he
he
sing
said,
it well, though, Tracy?
well, he sang, yeah, he did sing it. Crowded
I
House,
I love like Copacabana. I mean,
Barry
that's
Manilow,
a timeless, iconic song, and I doubt they set one foot in, that genre or region.
at the Copacabana. Well, that's Barry Manilow.
Yeah, I love Barry Manilow.
Yeah, me too. You're
He
a fan of
used to
love.
be what you would put on if you wanted to sex a female up.
Never, never, ever, ever. Because when Barry Manilow was popular, it was more. I was a kid, so it was the '70s. So
Oops.
it yeah.
Well, I'm sure your
Weekend.
parents were out on the couch getting it busy with Barry.
I don't know. My father wasn't in my life.
Well,
No.
I was
No.
just talking generally about
Yeah,
who
no.
the people that we are reaching here right now.
Some, they're talking about Twisted Sister, so definitely you don't
Ooh.
put
How do we go from Barry Manilow's smooth vibes to Twisted Sister?
I don't know, but this CD, if I wanted to put on a CD that was like, the Sex You Up CD, it would either
Oh,
be
yeah.
Usher, My Way, or Bush. I think it's Deconstructed or Reconstructed. It's that, it,
And I wanted to thank you very much for using some of my words and rolling with that because that was quite interesting too.
oh, there's the CD. What would you put on? Hopefully not Barry Manilow.
No, I was talking about the sex you up when you continue talking about that and
Yeah,
gave us
now
an
I'm asking
example.
you,
So
what
that
would
was
you put
great.
on?
I was just saying that was great. Thank you, Tracy.
No, but what CDs would
Yes.
you put on?
Yes, woman. Back down a little bit. I'm answering the question.
Okay, go ahead.
I was trying to like stall for time to come up with the perfect song, but now I'm like flustered. You got me Twitter pated.
TGIF says Barry White.
Ah, another good example. Um, my personal choice would be to make my own music to that rhythm that's happening in the moment.
Not a good answer.
What?
Bad answer. Come on now. I want to know what
Damn it.
song,
Damn it,
what
Jim.
CD is your, you could put it on and that it's going to last for a long time and every song is hot.
Here without you. Here without you. And don't ask me the artist because I'm not into like music like that where if I hear a song, I know I like it. I don't necessarily know the title if
I
it's
feel
not
like I
being
know what song you're
sung.
talking about too.
Yeah.
Here Without You.
Yeah. That got worn out after my husband passed.
I know those words too, and I'm like, was it like uh, oh my God, was it like one single solo singer or was it a band?
I'm pretty sure it was a band, Tracy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, but that's why I don't want to like, then maybe you might be thinking of a different song than me, you know?
Yeah, it was a band, and one of the songs on the CD was called "Here Without You."
Yeah, I feel like I know that, but oh my God.
No, I know it by heart, but I can't tell you what the band's name
Yeah, me
is.
neither right now. I
I
can hear
know.
it in my head too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Anybody here, Ace, you asked us that before, if anybody here heard of the Angels and Tony Joe White. Nope, I never heard of him either. But I did hear of Teddy Pendergast. You've heard of him, right, Rachel?
Yes, I have. Yes, Tracy.
Yeah. Turn off the light and light a candle.
Yeah, that was
I'm
a very
here without
sexy.
you. Yep, that's what it is. Is that Three Doors Down, Lemon?
Yes, correct. Thank you, Lemon.
Yeah,
Thank
that's what
you.
it is. Something up with you, you two. XX said, sing it, Rachel.
Oh, nobody wants to hear me sing.
Me either anymore.
I would start bawling too, so nobody wants to hear me cry either.
I know, I kind of know. What does he sing, Survivor? Ooh, Teddy Pendergrass? He sings, turn off the light and light a candle. Then something about rubbing her down in the shower.
Ooh, wait a second, what?
Yeah, Teddy
That got my
Pendergrass.
radar up.
Yeah, that's what the song is. Pretty sexy
Wow.
song. Queens of the Stone Age. Um, wasn't he the lead singer of that band on Intervention. I'm thinking.
Queens of the Stone
I can.
Age and J.P. Harvey.
Yeah, I don't know either one of those.
Wow, that's a stumper.
I mean, I do know Queens of the
Good
Stone
for you,
Age.
Mr. Rourke. Mr. Rourke says, I can sing. Well, you better serenade your female.
What's his avatar today? I can't
Oh,
tell
it's
what
his
it is.
body pic that he got at a Playgirl.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, Mr.
Stephen
Rourke. We
Wilson.
love you.
I don't know who that is either. Stephen Wilson.
Stephen Wilson. Is that blues? Stephen Wilson blues?
I have
Mr.
no.
Lee?
I'm just gonna stick with Usher.
I know. It's like I was never like into all this music. I could listen to it, didn't know like who sang it, the title, unless they like said it in the song.
Get it, SG. That's what Dominic said.
Get it.
Get it, SG. I
Is
know,
he
right?
telling you to jump on me? That's like physically impossible
No, he's
on the
talking about
panel.
because I was singing the Turn Off the
Oh,
Light.
oh, then that's hit it. Or am I getting it
Or
confused? Get
like
it and hit it.
even Usher, that whole DVD or CD of My Way. Man, that was some sexy shit right
Oh, sure.
there. Usher.
I have to take your word for it, Tracy.
Nice and Slow. Oh my God. What a song. So good.
Sexual feelings.
Mm.
Remember that
Sexual
sexual
healing, yeah.
healing? Yeah. Oops.
Yeah. I
Didn't
like
stay
that
on
song, but I
task.
like it also done by Maximilian. It's
Mm-hmm.
got like a reggae, it's like a little faster, a little more dancey and like reggae kind of sound background to it. I like it.
Right.
Hmm Plus, I like the other one too. Marvin Gaye got shot by his dad. That's pretty sad, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. That's a sad shit.
So who have you asked for the participants in the side chat? Like, what's their favorite song?
Yeah, well, they were saying, those names I was telling you, Big Head Todd and the Monsters. I don't know who that is.
Okay, well, that's a
Uh,
band name. It's not
yeah,
a
I know it
song.
is.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about bands. Remember, we were like, what DVD? Oh, sorry,
Right.
CD.
Right.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
could ask them what their favorite
That would be
favorite
awesome.
song.
Since
What's
I
your
was put
favorite
on the
song,
spot.
Rachel?
Again, here without you.
Look at freaking Mr. Rourke. He knows. Nice and Slow. Mr. Rourke. Did you hear me sing it? I did a video where I was singing it, Mr. Rourke. Nice and Slow. That's a.
It took me 3 times to read that posting by Mr.
Yeah.
Rourke. Thank you for that. My brain needed the exercise because technically I
Shoot.
just woke up.
Yeah, it's worth it. I got a real pretty, pretty little thing waiting for me. Oh my God. So,
Okay,
yep. Lots
so
of nice memories thinking about that CD. Wink, wink.
okay, I'm just gonna leave that alone because that sounds either like a lyric or what he's doing this evening.
No, it's a lyric.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lyric. Ben N
Excellent.
says, "Ask me about demons."
Ben,
Go,
Ben, are
go
you
ahead.
back, Ben? Really?
Yeah, I don't mind Ben.
How was
Yeah,
your day? No, I wasn't gonna be
yeah,
mean to him. I'm
yeah.
never
He's nice.
mean.
He's back.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
asking him how his day was, and you stomped on me.
I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
Ben, how was your day today, hon?
Oh, you're waiting for him to talk back, right? I do that all the time too.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you can start talking to somebody else.
No, but I wait for somebody to verbally answer, and then I have
Yeah.
to like remember. Oh, wait a minute. I'm waiting for them to tap. I type.
Like I said, we're sisters. We do similar things.
She says, "Ask me about." Oh no, Ben says, "Ask me about demons." Lemon says, go on the panel, Ben.
Oh, Lord. That's up to Tracy.
And Ben says, hiya, where's the other girl?
Aren't we
Or,
good enough? I mean,
or
Tracy and I are
weird.
here.
Or he called you weird, other girl.
I'm a weird other girl. I'll take that as a compliment, hon, Ben. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
here
You
you go,
made my
talking
day.
shit already in her voice.
I'm
You are
not.
horrible, Ben. She was being nice to you.
Oh my goodness. I asked him how his day was. He doesn't
I
like
know,
my
see, Ben, you're
voice.
already combative.
There's nothing I can do about my voice. Do you like this
And
voice,
she didn't even call
Ben?
you bend over yet.
Ben, how was your day, hon?
You freaked
That
me out.
voice better?
No, it reminds me of a transgender.
Most straight guys love that voice, so that's all I've got to say on that.
I'm a gay male. I'm a gay male. What can I say?
Mm.
I think the Smurfs were gay. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, rainbow colors, all that good stuff. You got to
Yeah, but
introduce it
they were
somehow.
all men until Gargamel invented Smurfette.
Yeah,
Yep. What's that about?
and they were blue too. So what kind of stuff were they on constantly?
Maybe they had blue balls.
Very good. That was funny.
Oh, Ben's gonna come and say hi. I don't know about that, Ben. You might start yelling at us and shit.
Oh Lord, I just woke up, so Ben, if
If
you
you start
behave,
yelling about, I mean, I'll ask you about demons, Ben. That
I
I'm
don't
fine.
want to talk. I'm gonna
But if
leave
you're,
because I
but
don't.
if Ben is mad about basketball again, that's issue.
Tracy, I'm gonna leave if he's gonna talk about demons because I just woke up. Seriously.
I just woke up. You're so funny.
Well,
What do
yeah,
you?
I did. I slept all day and woke up at 5, cooked myself breakfast, did all the necessities that you do as a human being. So 9 o'clock is my peak morning right now.
Well, I mean, like, I'd rather hear him talk about that than yell at us about basketball teams from his high school days again.
Here, second that, concur.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But if you're gonna be all like you're a demon, Ben, that's what you just said. Then he said, "See," so I don't know what you mean by that, Ben, but you're being just
What
mean.
did he say? He said you're a demon in the side chat?
Yeah, but he's combative.
Who?
Bend
Who? Who?
over.
Who? Who?
I know, right?
Which one of us?
Combative,
There's two on the screen, Ben.
right? I know. I'm pretty much a demon as well. I like to think so. No, sir. Only kidding. I don't like to think so.
No, I
Lemon says that's because you're full of demons. Who is? Oh, yeah. Oh, tell him you're over that. LOL.
Oh, thank you,
Showtime.
Cheryl. Cheryl, the enforcer. She's going to back us up. She's the enforcer.
Yeah, she's good. She's good.
Yeah, I love her.
Yeah. And oh yeah, okay. So I don't know about he's combative.
It's up to you,
Ben.
Tracy. That's why I'm saying very little.
No, no, no. He's just combative already.
Okay. Well, verdict is a big no.
Yeah. He's already being combative. I'm too mellow.
Yeah, me
Plus,
too. That's
yeah, I don't want
let's
to be
be mellow
defending.
yellow.
Uh,
Oh
I want.
yeah.
So anyhow, you still haven't told us what your sex music is.
What my I didn't hear that what?
Your sex music.
Oh
Thank you, Sarah. We appreciate that. Mm. Cheryl said, "Do I need to spank him?" That doesn't
Do
sound
you
very
want to
good.
spank him, Cheryl? But I'm sure you could handle that, sweetheart.
He's 6'4",
Absolutely.
and angry. He's 6'4" and angry.
Wow, 6'4". My brother was that. My granddad, my husband, yeah, and they were all gentle giants.
Right? Yeah. That's tall though. 6'4".
Yeah. Well, my grandfather, every time he had to go through a doorway, he had to lean over. So he was taller than like almost 7 foot, I would say, because what's doorways?
My friend was 6'4", and he like one time was he got an answering machine and a puppy, and so he had put like a gate in between the kitchen and the living room, and then when the phone was ringing, he wanted to get to it before the answering machine picked it up. So he was running, and then he jumped to jump, over the baby gate, that's
Oh,
in the
no.
dog. But he whacked his head on the door frame because he was 4,
Oh, my
and then
goodness.
he missed the phone call.
Did he
So
knock himself out, though?
yeah,
Because if you're
yeah,
running full force to jump over a dog gate and
he
you
did.
hit that threshold,
He
oh, my
did.
God, you
Then
can
he
knock
woke up.
yourself out.
And
Did
he
he
said he
kill the
woke up
puppy?
on the floor, and no.
Oh, okay. I
He,
was just asking because you said there was a
yeah, no.
puppy
He said he
there.
woke up laying on the floor in the living room. He missed the phone call.
Oh, my goodness.
He's
Wow.
funny. He was a funny guy.
Cheryl, the enforcer, says, do I need to spank him? Yes, spank him hard, please, very hard.
He, they were asking if you're a Leo, Rachel.
Oh, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. That's what my late husband was. He was a very proud Leo lion male. But no, I'm not a Leo.
Are you Sagittarius?
Your friend Ministry of Justice asked me that last night. Kathy or Katie or what was her name?
Ministry.
Yeah, Katie,
No,
Kathy,
her name's
Kathy.
Ministry.
Well,
Ministry.
okay, Ministry. She asked me that last night, and she was a Sag.
That reminds me of that.
Yes, doesn't it?
Not, not,
Oh,
hey
I think
Ben.
that's why I said all those V's earlier. I was
Hey
still
Ben, you could be the
recuperating.
hottest, strongest man in the world. If you're ugly on the inside, you are not shit.
Oh, double X, speak it, baby. Yeah, I back that statement up 100. Thank you, hun. Thank
I
you,
think you're a
lady.
Virgo or a Cancer or a Scorpio.
Me? You
Yeah.
already know, Tracy. I've told you many times what I
But yeah,
am.
but I forgot. But evidently, if I'm already asking you like what last night we talked about.
Tracy, I am a Cancer. I
I,
have many of my houses full in the 12th and the 8th, but I'd rather not disclose what they're full with.
well, I don't know anything about that.
Well, anybody that
I plead the fifth.
okay. Well, I was just saying anybody that knows astrology, if you tell them what house your chart is full with, then they can gather more information on your personality and such.
Ah,
But I think I'm pretty prominent with my personality.
yeah, you are. You're like, you are like a Cancer, crabby
What?
yet tasty when cooked.
Cancer females are every woman's best friend and every man's perfect girlfriend
Not
or wife.
not true. Pisces is Pisces.
Are you a Pisces, Tracy?
Yes, evidently.
I know that, but maybe somebody in the chat didn't know that.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I am a Pisces, or I wouldn't be like, I would pick whatever sign I was to be talking complimentary about, correct?
Were you born in the morning or afternoon?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm willing to bet something that made me not like morning.
Okay, not mornings. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like mornings.
Oh, it's just that you don't like mornings. Okay, well that's a
No,
good hint. Okay. Can I ask you what your favorite number is?
I would say 3 or 7,
Ah,
which is
excellent.
fine. That's everybody's, right? Almost.
Right. What's your favorite color, Tracy?
Blue, common.
Ah, excellent. Mine too. But mine's like the ocean blue. What you can see in the ocean, the many different aspects of blue, which it goes from the beautiful deep dark purples to the almost like a seafoam green. Yeah.
Mine is any blue, even the border of purple blue.
Excellent. That's what I just said. I knew we were sisters.
She said purple. I thought
What's
she
your
said
middle,
red.
if you don't mind? Well, no, not here. We'll do it on back chat. I was going to ask you what's your middle name, but not here,
Yeah.
please. No, sorry. I
Yeah.
apologize for even trying to ask that. Okay, well, I think I got enough information. Oh,
For
what's your
what?
favorite taste
For
in
what?
food? What's your
It's
favorite taste in food, Tracy? Do you go for more of the
Mexican.
sweet or the salty? Salty. Okay.
No, Mexican. No, Mexican.
Savory then. Okay.
Well, no, I like all food. I'll eat everything.
Okay, let me say it
Like if I
differently.
have food lately, I need to have sweet as well. Like I need, what I
Yeah,
can
that's
taste. I can't taste anything anymore, barely, and it's a
well,
shame.
yeah, I was talking about before, and that's exactly where I was going. I was going to ask you, when you eat, then do you have to have like something a little sweet? And you just said yes.
Yeah, or pounds and pounds of salt. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot, you're the gamut then. Okay, salt, savory, and sweet. Cool.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, so when do we get along so well? Okay, I'm gonna pull a chart on you and then get your email and send it to you. Would you like
Yeah.
that?
The email thing, which I
Oh,
would give you my
I
regular
can
one.
give you. Okay, then I can give you
There's
the
a reason
information.
why, because the less people I give my email to, then I can keep it limited down to where, if people are, you don't, there's, yeah, I'd
No,
have to talk to you about that privately thing. Yeah.
I absolutely understand. And what we could do is after we end a live one evening is stay on, stay active, but nobody in the chat you won't be broadcasting. So nobody in the chat will see it. And we can communicate after you end a live together, still being able to talk to each other. How about that one day?
Yeah, I didn't even know you could do that. I heard
Yes, you
Bob
can.
talk about that. Lemon Lime says in case of a security breach.
Well, Tracy's gone through so much that I don't blame
He
her for
knows.
wanting to keep a lot private.
He was there the whole time, the whole 3 years. He knows the whole
Yeah.
3 years. He was like there in the original. He's an original. Like
Well,
before I even, yeah.
yeah, kind of I was too, but at a little distance.
Well, he was like, he was actually a little part of it. Like he played a little bit of a role, but not in a bad way where you can't, make up and stuff like that.
Right.
What are
Everybody
you doing to
deserves
your
a
burger?
second chance.
Or is that your freaking Audubon clock?
Hey, hey, quiet. No, you're not a pretty birdie. Hey.
Pretty bird.
Oh my goodness.
I wish I had
Now,
1,000 followers.
yeah, now that one's stupid. So, his name alone should describe how dumb he is. Hang on, I'll go tell him in person up front. Hold on.
Cheryl
Or
said
go
that
ahead
sounds
with
like a
the
cockatiel.
whatever. Ah, little boy, what are you doing? I love you. I know. You just wanted to sing, huh? I love you.
Can you show your
You're just a
bird?
boy. You're a good boy.
Hey,
Yes, you
hey,
are.
Cheryl. Hi,
How are you,
Lulu.
Condor? How are you? You're being such a good boy, Condor.
So
Yeah.
fucking funny,
Thank
man. She's a funny lady. Snap his neck. Pretty bird, pretty bird.
Did I snap his neck? I wanted to. Oh, did I not mute? Damn it.
It's all right.
Sorry about that.
They said, Survivor Girl, please don't give out your information. Yeah, but it's only my favorite color and what foods I like. Ace, but I appreciate you worrying about me. You're so nice. She's a sweetie.
Ben just called me a bird. Yes, I am. I'm part of the bird brain clan. Thank you, Ben. What a nice compliment.
I thought he was calling me a bird. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, then that's a compliment, Tracy.
I like birds. Cheryl said it sounds like a cockatiel.
Yes, it is. She's very smart.
And you sound like a cockatoo. That's what I'm going to
Yes.
say. Okay. Come out. Ben, if you come on here, I swear to God, you're just going to be nasty. I know how you are. He says, I'll come out.
I didn't hear you, Tracy. What?
He says, I'll come up. And Ace
I
said,
think
Rachel, how are you going to do a chart? Have you got a table?
Ace, there's a lot of references that you can use online about doing a horoscope chart, but usually I do charts when I know the exact moment of birth.
I don't know my exact moment. I think I
That's
took
okay.
hours. That's why everybody said I was Turtle Tracy.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Who said that? Everybody?
Mostly my bosses.
Oh, excellent. You know, the people you
Not
work with.
excellent, Rachel.
Why?
Just
Why? I
I'm
love turtles.
kidding.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. You just, what is that saying? You just like to yank my chain and see what I'll believe. Oh, you were
Yeah.
meaning turtle slow.
I was meaning Turtle Squall.
Well, okay, I apologize. I never think negatively when
No,
something is
not slow, like in the mind or anything. I mean, like I'm always late.
right, either slow getting to work or slow working
Yeah.
your job. So I would never think that first. I thought, oh, a cute little turtle.
Oh yeah, no. I could see how you could see that though. That's what I'm like.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. That's why I said,
uh,
oh, Tracy's a turtle. That's so sweet. I
uh,
love that.
Cheryl says I speak cockatiel fluently.
Yeah, so do I. It's great, isn't it? They love you unconditionally and they're so entertaining.
And then Ben said, "Oh, Cheryl, I thought you were my friend. You, uh, I'll be nice." Ben said, "I'll be nice." I go, "I don't know these people, but I do know you all." I said, "I don't know about these." Don't even listen to me. You know what? Hear that motorcycle? That is a nasty noise.
Ace, it depends on where you were born to do an astrological horoscope chart on somebody.
She's good too. Ace is good at doing that kind of stuff.
Oh, she is?
Yes,
Oh, I did
yes,
not know that. Okay,
yes.
cool. Well,
She's very good with birds. Like they come to her, like I think they're magpies. They're crows. And they come and they, come to her from the sky. They love her. I saw like we've talked on the phone. Well, we've talked on here with her. She's from
right.
Australia.
It
Yeah.
it just depends on what you've learned on how to do a horoscope chart for another person. It just depends on how you learned how to do it, I guess, is what it comes down to.
Right, exactly. People do all different things in different ways. People do different spreads when they're doing tarot card reading.
Oh,
You know,
exactly.
right.
Exactly. I
Different
can do
things.
tarot with a regular deck.
Really. My
Yeah.
my aunt used to be able to read tea leaves.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
interesting. Coffee grounds, tea leaves.
that was in
Yeah,
England.
definitely. How
Hmm.
about what do they call those? Because ruin stones, or they
Oh
usually
yeah,
have
another
gems
side.
and stuff
Yeah, I've
mixed in
seen
with
that.
that.
Mhm.
And
Seen
now
that.
there's so many different decks of tarot to sort of dumb it down for people to understand the cards a little bit better, not just the basic deck. And I
Sure.
still have my grandmother's deck from Budapest.
You know what's funny? Let me just say this, and do not. But you go. Well, I try to say things so it doesn't sound like in a negative way, right? But just so you know, dumb it down, which I only use that. like when I'm like talking like to somebody specifically and I want to be mean, and I'll go, let me dumb it down for you. But I never like use it in a general statement. Like, they have those other tarot card decks to dumb it down for people because it means like basically it's almost like oh God. And I know you have thick skin and you've told me so I can say these things without you because I say them in a say that in a way that I'm your friend and I'm just pointing it out. And things that you point out to me as well. What I'm saying is like if you say that, it almost sounds I don't even know if I'm gonna get the right word for it. But like, like if anybody else has one of those regular tarot cards decks that have the picture on and they come with the manual and stuff that they're dumbed down for them, which
The
is a
word,
general state.
yeah, the word you're looking for is condescending.
Yes, it is. I just
Yes.
didn't want to use it. I know it. I knew it, but I didn't want to use it. But that is how it comes off, um, and yeah, it does. And you know what? And I know what I noticed about you and I is that this is how you could tell when people are friends is when your other friends notice that, okay, even though there might be, and I know that you must go through um, this kind of shit about me too, because there is people who take you know, I don't rub the right way. Same as with you, right?
Well, continue what you're saying, Tracy, please.
Yeah. So you can tell when people can recognize your friendship, right? Like our friendship,
Yes.
when other friends or people will say, well, but never really, whatever, if this person, blah, blah, but they go, but I know you guys are friends, so I'll get to know. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, we both kind of come off as, I think, in a way, the same way.
Yes, we do. We're quite similar.
Yes, we are.
Mhm.
And that's, so we just, so everybody knows, we like each other, even though we do sometimes argue a little bit, but it's not arguments, they're just little disagreements.
Well, I think from the first moment we met on that live chat, we clicked, right?
We did, but let me just say, Ace or Lulu or somebody, can you just take those comments from Janice Dickinson out of here? Because, you know, yeah, I don't care if she was here and Janice Dixon was here and she was like talking about, you know, normal things, but um, yeah, if you could just take those things out. And I can't tell if you do, so let me know when you do remove those comments.
But Tracy, that's what generates traffic is controversial people or characters online and their comments that they leave on your channel. So I would leave them up, hun. So
No,
when people go back when this
I
live is
don't
over
contribute. Yeah, I
and
don't
they
contribute to that. I don't contribute to people
you're
calling
not
people.
contributing to that.
No,
You're an open forum and that generates
mm-mm.
traffic
No,
because
I'm not an
just
open forum. It's the
can
same
I
way. Wait, no, no. So that is gone then, right? Because I know I was just by
okay
accident.
can I
It went up.
speak and explain myself before you
Yeah, but
step
it
on
doesn't make
me?
a difference because at the end of the day, I'm still going to say to you that I do not partake in leaving something up that talks about their mothering ability or is derogatory to them, or if somebody came in here and they were called Raving Rachel Reed. Okay? I knew it
They
wasn't you. Wait a minute, but if I knew it wasn't, I know it's not you, and they're using your name in a derogatory way, they're gone. Doesn't matter what they're saying. Right there, the name is where they're gone because they're already, being insulting by using somebody's name as their avatar. So what I'm saying is, you
okay, your
know,
channel, your rules.
right, exactly. Yeah, I'm not here to allow anybody who wants to hurt people's feelings to give them a venue.
Well, may I respond to the other
Yep.
topic you were just talking about your friend saying, "Oh, but I know she's your friend," after they just smeared me?
Who smeared you?
Oh, I don't know. It kind of came
I never
across.
said they just smeared you.
Okay, then state again so I can rebuttal.
I said that I'm sure we both hear from people that they'll tolerate either one of us because we're friends.
Okay. Okay, my apologies. I heard something different. I
Oh,
actually don't have any of my friends talking badly about you or talking about you, Tracy. They mind their business. They know that I'm going to do what I like and like what I do. And I certainly, if I have something to say, I say it to the person's face. My great grandfather taught me, if you can't say it to their face, don't say it behind their back. And I live by those words.
right, right. Well, when I said, well, see, we're a lot alike, and then that was, then I started the Janice Dickinson, and you said, oh no, that will create, that's what people like, and da da da. Well, there's a case where we're different
Yes,
because, yes, because
your channel, your
I,
rules.
no, it's not that. It's not about my rules of, it's not that. It's about where we're different is that I wouldn't like entertain that thought of, what it's going to do for my channel. I entertain how it affects the person who reads it, you know, and that's a difference there.
And that goes along to you want to be the savior, you want to protect your friends, you want to go to battle with them. But really, if you
Mm,
don't expose these people and how vulgar and mean they are, then the general public that signs on to read your site because maybe their friend said, "Oh, Janice Dickinson, you could just read the ridiculous comments she left there on Tracy's site." Well, you get more traffic. They read how stupid this chick sounds, and then you expose the person, and then all they do is change their avatar again. So it doesn't really work, but you get more
yeah,
foot
but look what
traffic
they were doing
here.
to me. Nothing they were saying about me was true, but
Exactly.
if people weren't, removing that bullshit, like my friends from certain places, that were, then, the lies, based on, your philosophy, that would mean that people who wanted to, I feel like, yes, I do agree with you about exposing. I do agree with that. But um, not in a way of, like Janice Dickinson, okay? She's a um, anonymous person who doesn't come in here often. I don't even know if that is the person who claims to be Janice Dickinson. Like it could be just a clone coming in here.
Could be your best friend.
I don't think any best friend of mine would do that. You
Okay.
know? Yeah, I really don't. I don't even think you would do that. Would it? Would you? I mean, I don't think, not that when I say that, but I
No,
mean, but
I
you're
wouldn't do that. I go under my name, and I'm here
exactly
on panel talking, so I'm
right.
like a real person.
Exactly. That's what I'm
And
saying. And that
yeah,
person is a clone that came in here randomly, never been here before, doesn't stop in and say hello and then state
you're
maybe
you're generating traffic, Tracy.
I had traffic before. That's one
I
person.
know. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's what kind of, like thing depends on what the traffic is. Like,
No, any traffic is good traffic when you're building a channel.
yeah, sometimes, but I don't know.
Like
I
you said,
mean,
you can
yeah.
delete them. So
Yeah, but I couldn't, and I just wouldn't go away. I didn't want anybody to feel like I
yes,
was,
of course.
yeah,
Yes,
no,
your channel, your rules.
right, promoting that, yeah. Just like, now, let me ask them, like, it's kind of funny, and I gotta ask you this. Vern, you were so funny when you would be in his live streams because I feel like, like you're a good person, you have a lot to say, and you're a good
I
conversationalist.
could not see you. You had me blocked, Tracy. I couldn't
I
see.
wasn't in Vern's. I wasn't in Vern's room.
Oh, I thought you just said you were in Vern's room and I ignored you.
No, 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 no. I said that I
I
feel that
apologize.
you're a person who is welcome and, normal chats and live streams. I
Ex-
don't feel like that particular live stream there was even a, normal one, but I felt bad because at that point, I don't think there was any really good live streams going on. And like you said, had, I don't even think I was live streaming at that point when you were having to go to Burns. Remember?
oh yeah, there was a lot of other people going to Burn. Mama Mary,
At,
Faye,
at one
Dolly.
point, at one point, and then they all dropped off. And then you kind of stuck by because you're a loyal friend, you know? And, but I just was like, ah, didn't you like eventually feel like, oh my God, just listening to this fucking guy, you know? You were so funny. You were like, I made a Kardashian salad. What is a Kardashian salad?
What now? What did you
You
just say?
said you said one time you made a Kardashian salad, and I don't know if it was a typo or
Wow, you were like in the loungers, like reading my comments. Yes, I did say to
yeah, because
Vern.
at that point, this is a person who was saying, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Rear Window, but when he stopped watching this guy that was, going to kill him, that's who was knocking at his door. So,
Oh,
yeah,
I
when somebody is
didn't.
telling you they're going to cut your head off and
Oh yeah, I
suddenly
understand. I
yeah,
understand all those details. At
and there's a group
100%. I
of people that
got
you
it.
thought were your friends and they're not even
Well,
discouraging him from it.
you and I weren't talking at that time though. We were separate,
I get that,
correct?
but
Yeah.
I still wouldn't sit in a room if somebody was sitting there saying they were going to cut your head off.
I didn't hear. Yeah, I don't think I was on those live chats. Was I, Tracy?
I have no clue. I didn't watch
I
them all
don't.
the time. It was
I
just one
don't.
time I caught something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. As to my best recollection, that I was on that channel when he was saying things of that nature, and he never did anything to me. So,
You
and it
never
was
heard
an
him saying
open
after you would
for.
leave, saying Rachel Reed, who are you even? Because it got to a point where he was pretty much questioning everyone that was in his room. From what,
Yeah, I get that part.
yeah, yeah, that's where for me, I guess it kind of revealed a lot to people who were making it seem like I was, but people like you know some
So are
people
you
who yeah.
saying by me being on his channel, you don't want me here now?
Oh, absolutely not. No,
Okay, so
no,
I'm a little
absolutely.
confused because YouTube
I
is an
just
open
wanted to
forum. You
ask,
can,
like,
wow.
like what you like. I was really baffled about all those mods going from Tom's channel going over to Vern's when I had been saying for an amount of time, a good amount of time, that I had been being harassed. People
Oh,
knew
I
he had.
understand that, Tracy. I so get where you're going with this point. I want to sympathize. I understand. We run in the same circle. So I kind of kept on top of what was happening. But me as an individual, like, I make my own choices. And like I said, I never had a bad experience. If I had a bad experience, then I would leave anywhere, any channel at any
But if your
time.
friend had a bad experience there, you wouldn't have the
We
loyalty.
were not friends at that time, though,
But
right,
how
Tracy?
quickly we became friends
Excuse me?
back again. Like it was, a given that we would.
Okay, it just sounds like, you don't want me here. And if that's the case, I will leave because we
That's
were
not the
not
case. And
that.
don't you
Okay,
suggest it in. I'm just asking what.
okay, can you let me talk?
Yes,
We
go ahead.
were not friends during that time frame, right? Tracy, correct?
Um, that's not. The point is, if somebody said they
No,
were,
that's absolutely the point because you
somebody's
had
just
me.
gonna wither away and die,
No.
based on you, and you had
Oh my
cancer.
goodness.
I wouldn't be friends with you.
I'm being attacked for what somebody else did on their channel. Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm asking about you.
No, I don't even want to be in that scenario. Please don't tell that scenario as pertaining to me. I would not appreciate that. But what I was saying is you're trying to state facts. I'm trying to state facts, and I love you to death. At that period in time, you had me blocked, correct? Yes. We
I
were
didn't
not
have a live
friends.
stream even.
We were not even friends or communicating. I left your page alone and I
We
asked
were
you,
going to be friends. We could have been friends, but you made the decision to not be friends. What I'm saying is, I
oh,
wouldn't even be able to
wow.
stomach someone who was talking about somebody that I wouldn't even want to be in their situation. That's what you said. But you say you're thick skinned, but see, you're getting defensive. And all I'm doing is asking a question. I'm just asking
Okay,
what would,
what do you want me to say, Tracy?
I don't want you to say anything but what you, the answer to the question. What would make anyone feel like, if there's a situation somebody's talking about that is a situation that even themselves would never want to be in, right?
Okay, can I answer that?
Well, sure, certainly. You answer a half finished question. Go right ahead.
Well, because you've stated it over and over, so I apologize. Because I was not on your channel. You had me blocked. We were not friends. We were not communicating at that time because of what happened previous to that. And I asked you, and we agreed not to open up that can of worms, to let that sleeping dog lie, right? And I was not on his channel. So how would I actually know unless I did some investigating after the fact of what was actually going on? And like I said, it's YouTube. It has open live chats at certain times of the day or night. And when you feel like signing up to a live chat, it's one that's going to be live and available to you. And nothing was ever done to me on that
So
forum.
basically, if it doesn't affect you, then it's fine. That's all I'm saying. And I really, Rachel, I wasn't even asking about you. My actual original question was, why do you think all those mods from Tom's channel would have done what they did to me and flocked over there? You brought it back to yourself. I said I
I
always liked
cannot
you
speak.
anyway.
I cannot speak for anybody else, and that's
I
why I
just
brought
asked
it
your
back to
opinion.
myself. I
I
have
just
no clue. I mean, if you look at the MO of that whole crowd over there on that side of town, it speaks volumes for itself. And I've stated my opinion on many different platforms on that.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. I'm
So,
just,
so it's an MO of a community, and I'm not going to, blast anybody. It's an MO of the community that they put their feelers out and they're active on different channels to keep an eye on them, repress them, or try to bully them into conforming to what that community wants to represent. How about that?
Well, how did you hear about him,
Who?
Vern?
Vern.
Yeah,
Lord.
how did you hear about him?
Um, I think he was on other channels, and that's how I saw him. Wasn't he on other channels?
Well, bashing me. And I'm willing to
Well,
bet
it did.
the majority of
I did.
people heard about him because I said I had been being stalked for
Yeah,
3 years.
well, I wasn't on actively those channels, so I would click on the channel, see who was on chat, click onto another channel that I prefer. So I wasn't on there when he was actively bashing you, was I?
Yeah.
Correct?
No, it's not even like worth, going on about, because the bottom line is, like you said,
Excellent.
the the bottom, it's not really excellent. It might be excellent to you, but the bottom line is this, is that I tried to be the friend that I would like to have. Now, so with that stated, and I don't want you to think at all that this means I don't like you, because I do, and this doesn't mean that I want you to leave, because it doesn't. I'm just trying to make you understand now my thought process where I would go with that is that trying to be the friend that I would like to have. I certainly, if there's like you and I will get in our tiffs, and I feel like it's inevitable that I'm pretty easygoing. I don't hold grudges or anything. But you see that last night I faced, somebody who had a little grudge, and I'll face those things all the time. I face them. So it's not, so far out of the realm of possibility that every once in a while something does hurt my feelings. And
Did I hurt your feelings? I'm
you did.
confused. How?
Because even though we might have been at odds at that time, it's it's there's only like some people that being there would hurt my feelings, or somebody who I thought was a friend. But it was before you even went to right, 26 watching, 2 thumbs up. How about more thumbs up, you guys? Come on now, let's not let them thumbs downers win. But what I'm saying
Come
is,
on,
I
people,
always
you're watching a cat fight. Isn't that entertainment? Just joking, cat, Tracy.
yeah, and it's not really. I feel like both of us, being strong, people, can take, a conversation and iron out and work out things. So in the meantime, I wouldn't do anything to be a disloyal friend. Like, I would never want to be asked about something that I pretty much couldn't answer or had to answer with, well, as long as it wasn't happening with me, I, it was fine. And also, I just want to say something else was when I said, well, let's just put yourself in my shoes. And you said, I don't even want to put myself in your shoes. Please don't ever do that again. And that is like, I get it, but, you know, I
Okay,
get it.
can I
I get
explain? Can I explain that? That's like a
it.
hypothetical situation that you want me to answer, to own that answer forever on YouTube. And to me, that's bad.
I guess then,
Okay,
I can step out of my shoes and step into somebody else's situation. But you're saying you're going to try to defend yourself and say you can't?
No, can you please wait a second? Because I wasn't done with my answer. And that to me is bad juju. I have a different belief system that I've developed over my years because I'm an individual human being. And
okay, I see where you're coming from. So with that stated, Lemon can tell you that before I developed cancer, that person that you were in that room with, and so with all those other people, right? Even though I've been saying, he witnessed that person, as did I, praying for me to die. And that was before I was diagnosed.
I did not witness
I know you
that.
did. But when I told people that,
I would never, because it's bad juju, even speak that out loud. Do not
I hear what you're saying.
Okay, wait a second. Do not say out loud what you don't want the devil to hear. And I stand by that. That's why I'm telling you.
I understand.
Please don't project that hypothetical situation on me, because I don't want that juju. I don't want to deal with it.
But you were not like discouraging somebody who was saying, and you knew he was, and that's how you knew about him, because I hadn't been so black about it, and I don't hate you for it. I just want you to understand where I'm coming from.
Wait a second. So what what you just told me, and let me talk, and then I'll stop talking, and then you can talk. What you're telling me is that I knew everything on your channel and everything on his channel, especially when he deletes his lives, about all the horrific things he was wishing on you. No,
he didn't delete that wither away and die bitch one for 4 months. That was up for 4 months. People talked about it.
Did I talk about it? Did I see it? Did I read it? No. 100% a valid no from me. I like to, you can find any person who said that I read that, and I will say they are a liar. And you're not going to find anybody that's going to say, oh, I know Rochelle Reed read that. I saw her read it. She talked about it. Find somebody, Tracy. Find somebody.
I'm not looking for somebody. I'm just saying to
Because
you
you're
that
not going to find anybody that's going to tell you that.
I don't need to find anybody. I witnessed it, that there
Contrary
was
to
times he was just going off in his room, and
but contrary to popular what goes on in this YouTube community, which boggles my mind, I'm not parked on YouTube. I did not, and nothing against you. When we had a falling out, I did not go to your channel. I did not view your vlogs. I did not view his vlogs. I don't go and park on channels and listen to the whole live. I don't watch these vlogs. It's just pointless. I make my own opinions by a few seconds if I want to, if I care to. So did I answer your question?
Well, I saw you parked there.
Parked where?
At Burns, and I saw what he was saying when you were there.
I was parked.
And you were, talking about other things. You were just, talking. I get you. But I'm saying there's no way you couldn't have heard, his hatred. I mean,
if I click on a site and they're ranting and raving and invoking the devil or whatever your thing is, with telling what Vern was doing, I click off. I don't stay there. I don't stay parked. I steer clear of bad juju.
I'm just answering Ace's comment because in Rachel's defense, I brought up Vern. She did that. I did.
Yeah, I didn't. But I'm Twitter pated. Like, I thought I was welcomed. I thought you liked me.
Are.
And for you to hold what's happened in the past, like yesterday, you can't catch lost time. I'm here today. If you don't appreciate me today or what I've contributed with you and how I've acted with you, I'll leave. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's your channel.
I just said don't do that because you said that you were,
But then you're telling me that I knew everything that was going on that you knew, which is not true. Unless you live in my brain. Like, do you live in my brain and you know 100% that I viewed those videos or I knew that person was acting that way?
So let's forget about, her, him. Let's forget about Vern. But, okay, so let's say that. Yeah. Remember when you said that you will agree, what happened to me was horrible. So as my friend, regardless of what happened between us, wouldn't you have thought what she's going through now is horrible and not partake in it by, basically deserting, like kind of in my eyes, also like I said, like I was, ostracized, and I'm just trying to clear the air with this. Like I'm just talking about it. I don't hate you. I don't hold it against you. I'm just trying to clear the air about it. You know what I'm saying? That, it did hurt my feelings in ways that I don't know if people have the mindset of if it's not happening to me, then that's okay. Then that's just, whatever it is, I can't make you like step out of somebody's shoes and like consider what if that was going on with me. But I think in a way, sometimes it does because you can come off as abrasive, some people, but I can too. So I accept that. And I always think that I'm welcome to, getting people, clearing the air. And I just wanted to clear the air. It's not a big deal. It's fine. Let's just drop the link and see you're secular, or, they're saying secular to come up and, break the tension. They think there's tension between us. And I don't want them to think that in the chat room.
Tracy, I woke up today with such a beautiful mindset, and I picked up one of my most awesome crystals that I have just worn down with love and dedication. And now I know why I picked up this crystal today. And I love you, and I hope you know and realize that it's why I'm here. I hope you would know
that. That's why it was something that hurt me to see. When you said, did I hurt you? Yes, you did. Because I love you as well, So that's why.
I hope you would know and realize by my actions, words, and deeds why I'm here. And if it ever gets to a point where you don't want me here, all you do is have to speak up.
I
And
will.
I don't and I don't understand the hurt part other than like I wish you would explain that more because
I
you know
just did. I said because
okay,
I
well
feel strongly about you too.
okay, wait a second. Okay, let me hi Terry, can you give
Hi.
me a second and can you
Break
give
it
me a
up.
sec
I'm
yeah,
breaking
hi.
it up. Knock it
No,
off.
Terry, she's just now clicked my brain into what they call it debate mode. So you're going to have to take a back seat, sweetheart. And I just want to put wait, Tracy. I just want to put a perspective on a time frame. Now, when we were in live chats together, we clicked really well, and then something happened to where we butted heads. And then you had me blocked. I left your channel alone, and I did my own thing. And then now that we connected back on Bobbles, true, and I asked you to unblock me, and you did immediately.
And I did. And now I'm just
please wait. I don't interrupt you, and I won't interrupt you, I promise. Okay. So when we reconnected on Bobbles is where I saw you, right?
Yeah, because I'm just clearing the air, and that's okay.
So I asked you to unblock me, and then we have built a friendship from this time forward, and we both agreed not to go back to the place where we butted heads.
And I meant about Tom's channel, but I did want to ask about the V channel. But, let's just move on from that. Secular's here. Hi, Secular. Did you have a wonderful day?
Yes, I did. I'm well fed and well rested. And how are you ladies doing?
Excellent.
Just shake hands and move on.
Yeah, I always do that. I don't know why it was brought up today other than I hurt Tracy in the past, and I hope she doesn't hold that over my head today.
No, I don't. I just wanted to let you know that you're an important friend to me.
Good. Well, that's good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Maybe you can leave it at that low. I'm a grudge holder. I've always been a grudge holder. They ain't helpful.
Oh, I'm laying my head on your shoulder, Terry. I need a hug.
Hello, GF.
Yeah, we can have a couple folks hug.
What is Baba's live stream going to be about tonight?
I don't know. Who's GF?
They were in Baba's live stream one night. They came across Baba's and enjoyed it. We were talking about Rachel was there. We were all talking about songs, I believe. It was the night when Mr. Rourke was changing his avatar and JC was guessing his dimensions of his
I'm trying to picture what you ladies are wearing right now.
Oh my God, you're so fun.
How are you dressed? What do you have on, Rochelle?
Well, my day started at 5 p.m. in the afternoon. I cooked myself a breakfast, so I'm still in my sexy jammies.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I am.
Like regular pajamas with the pants and the shirt?
You'll have to come over to see them, but yeah, they're sexy.
Nice.
Thank you.
Maybe you can text me a pic of them sometime. We can Snapchat. If we Snapchat, those pictures disappear.
I feel like Rachel is like the classier female version of Secular because she's flirtatious.
Well, you know what? I'm just glad you guys. I was a little bit concerned when I first popped on.
Oh my God, were we that bad, Terry?
Well, I wasn't sure at first.
I am never that bad. Nobody's gonna I get Twitter pated, and then when my brain clicks over to debate, you want to leave the room. So I was trying not to go there with Tracy. I was trying to be like, still emotional, and I love you, and I have your back, but it's all good. It's all good.
We all have our passions, things that we're passionate about.
Yeah. What do you mean go in a debate? You're not. What does that mean, Rachel?
My brain has two modes. Either I love you or I click go into debate, and then I have an auditory and a memory you cannot believe. Not one that would match my mom, because she knew date, time. She could tell you what was in a newspaper on what day. But
Yeah, that's how I am.
Oh, there's Bobble's notice. But my mindset on recollection, don't tell me anything you want me to forget, because it ain't going to happen.
That's pretty much how I am too.
So if you want to get into a debate about me and bring out details that we both don't want out in the open, Tracy, because we both agreed to let that dog lie.
My details can be out in the open. I'm not ashamed of anything I've done.
Okay, between you and I is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anybody else. And I think we're in a good place, and I want to stay in a good place.
Right.
So yeah, my mindset was in emotion and love, is what I told Terry, instead of clicking into debate.
Right. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share Barbara's link in case anybody wants.
Oh, that's so sweet. We love her. That's so nice of you to share that on your channel. And I think everybody in the chat, even though I can't see the side chat, that we all love Bobbles too, but we're all right here at VIP with Tracy.
I think that's nice of you guys. I do. I hate to step on people's toes though, because she has her live stream on Saturdays at 10, and so I always try to be considerate of other people's live streams. So
yeah,
I'm gonna just. You know what? But then there's the spirit of competition.
Oh, there's Terry with the cat fights and stuff.
What do you say? The spirit of competition?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a spirit of support.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest. Nice guys.
No.
You have to knock her out of the ring.
Oh.
No. I did post some Bobo's live stream right there in case anybody wants to go there, because I think I'm going to check it out myself, because she's always interesting.
Well, I think that just comes from Terry's fantasy about seeing women in cat fights and all that.
Yeah, he likes that.
He loves that.
Well, no, I really do value competition. I'm a little bit.
But you got to figure, if you were like at a cat fight and it was two people that you supported, right? And then you antagonize some cat fight between them, what are you going to do? Like, fucking sit there, sell tickets, or like.
I would try to stop it. Seriously, I don't like fights now. As I've gotten older, I want to see them get stopped. I don't care who it is. I just,
that's how I am. I would stop a fight, and
unless it was like a drunken buffoonish fight where they're throwing wild punches and just falling down or something.
But if it was somebody because being a bartender, I've had to jump out from behind the bar and put myself in between.
Yes, you've had experience.
Yeah.
So if you and Rochelle were at a bar and some other female started messing with Rochelle, would you be there? Would you have her back?
Of course I would. Of course I'd defend Rochelle. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you, Tracy. I love you. Yeah. I would need a defender because I fight my own battles. I'd hook the back of
but if it was in the bar that I was working at, I'd have to put the kibosh on it quick.
Well, I'd hook the female by the back of the knee with my opposing leg, ride her down to the floor. She'd be knocked out, and then I'd be pretending that we were just making out on the floor, so you wouldn't know a thing.
I'm pretty good at putting the kibosh.
Oh, Terry likes that.
Terry does.
Even if somebody comes to fisticuffs with me, I'm not going to turn them in. I'm not a narc. So that's the way the fight would end. They'd be on the floor asleep.
So here's the thing. I actually, and then I was saying, 9 o'clock, Tommy Highway has a live stream, which started already.
Well, we kind of were very emotional through that whole hour.
Right. And then at 10 is Babo. So I did step on toes, and I apologize, but I'm going to end this live stream right now. So if you guys
Terry just got on here.
I know, but he wants to go to Bobbles.
Do you want to go to Bobbles, Terry?
I'm down with whatever. I can hang out for a while, whatever you want to do. If you guys go over there, I'll follow you over there. If you stay here, I'll stay here. It doesn't matter.
I'll probably come back on after Bobbles, but I do like to give support to other.
Okay.
Because you're the VIP Tracy channel after Bobbles.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate that if you're awake, you'll come back. So everybody, I dropped the link to Bobbles. I'm going to if you guys can see it. And let me just drop the link for UFO Man as well, because
Oh, cool.
I don't want to be
A little late,
just
but that's cool.
yeah, I don't want to be just doing it to one because he does support
And we
here.
were mods over there, Tracy. We did not do our due diligence of being a
Yeah, but
mod on
I'm
this
a mod at
channel.
Bobbles too, but
Oh,
I'm
are
not a
you?
mod at UFO Man. Yeah,
Oh, cool. You're a mod at Bobbles. That's excellent.
yeah.
Well,
But see,
put in a good word for me, Tracy.
you're at Bobbles. What are you talking about? You go to
But I'm a
Bobbles.
mod. I'm not a mod. That's why I was joking around. Put
Yeah,
in a
but
good
you're
word.
a mod at Tommy Highways, and I'm not. So there you go.
Yeah, I was
Right,
joking around and saying put in a good word with Bobbles because
right.
you're a mod there. Okay.
I resent
So
the
this
fact
one
that I don't.
here, this link that I'm dropping right here is for UFO Man, which is Tommy Highway and
We
um
love Tommy.
UFO Man. So this is not
Hey,
Tommy Highway's channel. This is UFO Man. But if
Oh, oh,
anybody,
oh. We love UFO Man.
yeah. So anybody, if you want to bounce back and forth,
We love Terry
XS
too.
says never change. SG never change who you are. I really appreciate that.
Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Double X.
Tracy,
I concur.
Tracy, read the
Yeah,
what I wrote in the private chat, please.
I did see that.
Both. I just put
I
another one on.
I just usually drop the link and then you come in and then that's how I know that. Check it. I'm still working on that. Call me paranoid.
Okay.
With
Well, there's okay. Well, if you might pop in when I'm not on, you know what I mean?
I would know. I would know.
Okay.
Call
Okay.
me paranoid. Look, Rachel, she popped right out, huh? She's going right on there. Anyway, so
Peace,
uh
love, and tacos, or what?
yeah, peace, love, and tacos. Thank you, secular though, for coming and for trying being a peacemaker. I appreciate it. I do appreciate that. And I appreciate all of you guys and for being here.
No, and I
And
want to say something. See, and I'm being serious. I'm not joking around.
go right ahead.
We've
Yep.
sort of had these discussions about how times have changed, relationships are different. I know. I think you're very cute. You're a very pretty lady. You're spunky. You're hardworking. You're very. I just like you. In another time and place, I was a little bit serious about. It did kind of cross my mind. I thought maybe we could start talking, and maybe something would come of it. Have a long distance, communicate for a while. Maybe and something we could, who knows? There'd be a spark there. Yeah, that did cross my mind. I think you're a very attractive woman. Uh, in another time and place, that would have been the norm. We probably would have.
It's
Like,
not even about that another time and place. It's like because you also flirt with so many other women that that kind of makes me think that's your MO. So it doesn't
I
seem.
understand, but I'm saying, we would be like if YouTube was around in the '80s, people in our age group would have been serious about, meeting or whatever. We would have all taken it more serious. That's just the amateur sociologist in me noticing the changes, in society. On a
People
serious,
don't date like they used to anymore, and
yeah, yeah, that's
you
a
know.
shame. I think we should bring it back.
So
But
do I, but not while I'm like going through what I'm going through.
of
I don't
course,
feel
I
like it.
understand, and
Huh?
we understand. I understand.
Yeah. I don't feel this like I'm the same me. But
Well,
so
you're
let's
healed.
check
You're healed.
Bibles and we'll come back later. How's that sound?
Okay, I'm gonna head out. Peace.
Okay. All right. Peace, love, and tacos, you guys. I almost said peace, love, and baubles. Peace, love, and
Poison.
tacos, and let's count it down. 5, 4, 3,
Three.
2, 1.
Yeah.
Night, guys. See ya, baubles.